Chat. How you doing, chat? Hello, Zeno. Hello, Sledge. Hello, B-Mom. Welcome. Two things going on tonight. Potentially. Give me 1 second to put the message out. I have yet to make a Twitter post. Everyone must know. Everyone must know the show is on. How's everybody doing tonight, besides apparently dying? Sledge has contracted death. Tali is too eepy to test. I almost died yesterday. I got the convention crud from Mom. Damn. I'm immune to all sicknesses being a cyborg, so I can't relate. I almost died yesterday. What are you doing, Zeno? I keep telling you not to go into people's houses and take the cheese off the traps. They're traps. They're there to kill you, Zeno. Over and over, I must tell you this. I can't believe what we're dealing with right now. This is absurd. Patently absurd. I'm a toaster? A broken toaster. That's unfortunate. Better get that shit sorted. We're live on YouTube today, by the way. So if you prefer watching on YouTube, you are free to go there. Of course, I don't have any emotes or anything set up. YouTube has a totally different system for that. I don't know what it is yet. So don't ask about it, okay? All right. As soon as I figure it out, I'm gonna find out what I need to do to get emotes on there. I just wanted to make sure that the stream would just work tonight. I was about to go live and I was like, ah, shit, all these things that I was gonna do that I keep putting off. Cause I'm a scumbag. An imbecile, chat. A filthy reprobate. Yeah. Yeah, I had to go there. Solly is EP and Sledge is recovering, so it looks like it's going to be Path of Exile right away, which I'm fine with, because I gotta say, guys, we're winning and I still hate Bill Belichick. I don't have any opinions on him, but the only team I've ever been a fan of was when I was a kid and I was a Patriots fan, so. But he's also getting with chicks that are 35 years younger than him or whatever, so that's a little weird. Not underage, mind you, I think. But it is a little weird, you know. If I was an old-ass man, you know what I mean? It's one of the, like, I'm already starting to feel it, you know? Where it's like, regardless of how attractive somebody that much younger than me is. Like if they're like 18, I just can't. I just never. Just that low of an age, can't do it, man. If I was like 65 and there was a 20-year-old, bro, not happening. Not happening, brother. It's too, that's too big. You can't be getting with people 3 generations separated from you, man. Like, what is going on? He was in his 40s or 50s when she was born? Bro. Fucking Jesus. Can't do it. Couldn't be me. So we're returning to, what the fuck? Yeah, exactly, Sledge. We're returning to Path of Exile tonight. And the reason for that is because they just released Act 4. And they've overhauled a couple of things. There's been multiple major updates. Most of the previous updates didn't address my problems with the game. But this one did. I played a little bit earlier today. I was playing as a mercenary. And I love the changes so far. Older men for the win, but not that. Yeah, exactly. That's crazy. You can't be like dating your grandpa, man. No way. What are you doing, bro? You can't be hunting for the huzz at fucking 65, bro. Played Merc with a buddy and it feels so good to reload and relocate. Dude, the new sprint function, the fact that you can change ammo and reload at full movement speed, the looting, I was finding crossbows, I was finding mercenary gear. I still found good gear for other classes every once in a while, but I was actually finding stuff to switch my gear out with. Although I'm slightly OP for my level because I had some low-level mythic stuff that I had gotten in earlier playthroughs that was still in my stash. So I threw a couple of overpowered armor pieces on that don't have level requirements or stat requirements. Or I think it's like 5 or 10 decks for the piece that I'm wearing right now. I have no idea why there's no level requirement for it. The looting is why I dipped out. I dicked it. That's by I dipped out before. Time to revisit. Yeah, it felt good, and I thought it was just luck, but it was consistent throughout the whole thing. And if I ever, and I kept checking the store because that's what I habitually did before, because looting was so bad that you pretty much had to. But at the same time, the longer I played, I think I played for maybe an hour and a half, and I would be like, oh sweet, a crossbow. Oh, this one's worse than what I've got. Typical. But then the next one I found was like, oh, this one's actually equivalent. I actually equipped a crossbow I found, which that never happened before. Like, finding gear better than what you've currently got, not happening in old Path of Exile 2, but I haven't had too bad of a time at the moment. So, at the moment, whatever they've done in the back end is pretty good. Not to mention they've changed a bunch of other stuff that I didn't even realize was a thing. Like problems I wasn't even aware of. Did you know that minions had a chance to miss their attacks? Why? I have no idea why that would be the case. Man, I don't know if that was ever intended, but I had no idea that that was the case. It explains a lot. Stuff like that makes me realize, like, maybe there's some pretty good reasons why, especially minion builds, felt so underpowered. But let me make my hotkey. I need to remember to use my hotkeys. Here we go. Angry. Yes. Shock, angry. Yes. You can combine them. Happy bee. Very good, very good. We're working. We got that, and then hang on. Before I forget, let me look at the streamer bot. I need to look at what the command is for clips. And I gotta remember. I gotta do it. Ad warning, ads soon. The new interface for StreamerBot, by the way, is excellent. Love it. It just makes things a lot more readable. It's a lot easier to comprehend what I'm looking at right now. Alt numpad 0 is my hotkey for making clips. I will keep that in mind. I'm just happy I get home from work tomorrow to watch the Lions. Hopefully the game doesn't cut short and I cry this time. Well, let me tell you. The clip channels have been going insane. Apparently, just the beginning of this football season has been insane. I don't watch a lot of sports. And by not watch a lot of sports, I mean I watch literally zero sports. Except for occasionally I'll watch like MotoGP or something. But that said, I do love games, and so I know how all of the sports work. And watching the shit that has been going on, and some of the complexity with like how complex some of the fucking plays that I've been seeing. Like some of the plays the Chargers were executing against the 49ers was pretty remarkable. Just crazy. Anyone want to wear my uniform and work for me tonight downtown? Not on a horse. So truck and foot it is with the drunks. I did my time. I did my 6 months with the drunks over spring and summer. I'm done. It's your turn. I'm done. I was actually telling a guest that yesterday. I was just like, listen. As long as you are not doing anything that requires me. Because it was just a cool dude being cool, so I was letting him in on some of the in secrets. Where I was just like, listen, if you're not doing anything out there in the pool areas or whatever that require me to be out there patrolling constantly, well, guess what? I probably won't be out there. Means there isn't going to be a huge reason for me to constantly be up everybody's butt all the time, especially after the spring and summer I've had. Like, I'm done, brother. So, I mean, you shouldn't tell them that, because then they're definitely going to abuse the system. But you know, sometimes it just slips out. It's almost like a venting system. It's like I'm trying to vent. You know what I mean? But despite how quiet it's been, somehow we actually did have somebody recently that almost got kicked out. I basically told him, like, if you breathe wrong, if you're breathing slightly too fast or you look at me and it pisses me off, I'm going to kick you out of the property. Like, oh, come on, it's fucking fall. Well, I guess it's more late summer, but it's like early fall-ish, you know what I mean? Like, chill the fuck out. Party time is over. Go home. Go to school. Bye, baby. I may check in on occasion. Okay. Okay. Goodbye. I love you. I got 18 years doing this. Hell nah, bruh. Couldn't be me. I think I'd rather work at a gas station. I'm not gonna lie. The only reason I'm even still doing the job I'm doing right now is because it pays too well. And by pays too, I don't mean pays great. But it pays better than most jobs that are dead-end jobs. We're queenless. We're clean. We're clean. We're clean. I'm clean. We're queenless. And in the winter we can fuck off. Yeah, dude. Oh my god. It's already been so dead at work sometimes that I just like, dude, I barely patrolled yesterday. Fucking barely patrolled. I mean, I'd actually be shocked if I didn't get in trouble. If I didn't get in trouble for it, I just have to hope that nobody looks at Silvertrack, realizes I didn't do any patrols. For those of you who don't know, Silvertrack is like a system of recording patrols for security. A bunch of different companies use it. I wanted to talk about something before we get started, though, because I wanted to hear your opinion on it. Before, way back in the day, I used to do podcast style streams. And I would basically be an article regurgitator, where I would talk about gaming and tech news for like an hour. Now, I'm not going to do like an hour-long show or anything, but I'm wondering if you guys would be interested in hearing and like watching something like that, or maybe doing like an article or two prior to each stream or whatever. Because there's like things that I want to talk about. There's not really an organic way to do it. I would rather organize it. Is actually there, like, I could just bring it up and talk about it, but I'd rather organize it and have it be like its own thing, you know what I mean? I write a lot, go do my silver tracks, close to finishing Love Like Oil, 1 chapter left. Very nice, very nice. The end is upon ye. But lately there's been how do I want to say this? I'm brain dead. I should slam half of a beer or something. It'll kill brain cells in the long term, but in the short term, it'll loosen the tongue, you know what I mean? Anyway. There's been a conversation happening online about pricing for video games. And one of those, the big center of this controversy is Silksong. So of course, Hollow Knight Silksong comes out, and everybody's been waiting for this game for like 8 years now. Everybody thought it was in development hell. I don't think it was ever in development hell necessarily, because they did the whole thing where Unity was having a complete meltdown and ruining their company, and doing something so stupid with the game engine that there were game developers that freaked out and jumped ship, stopped using the Unity game engine, and some of them, like Silksong, were nearly done with the game, or reasonably within like a year of finishing it. You know, a year or less was their timeline for finishing it, and they decided that they were going to remake the entire game in another engine. Obviously, that took a fucking long time. I can tell you from my own limited, emphasis on limited, experience working on game engines, that it is not as simple as just like taking your assets off of one and putting it on another. Not anywhere near that simple. So it came out and everybody was shocked that it was only $20. And there's a bunch of indie developers that are saying like, well, how am I supposed to compete with that? What am I supposed to price my game at $5? How do like, there's like this crisis among indie developers who don't understand, like, they're not doing the same kinds of research that the executives of bigger companies are doing, where they're figuring out how people buy things and how much price can influence how they buy it. It's not as simple as game cheap, therefore buy. You know what I mean? There's more psychology to it than that. And companies seek to exploit that constantly. I think a news segment would be cool. Yap into news into game. Well, Silksong is also a beast coming off a massive Hollow Knight follow. Yeah, exactly. Like, the memes have written themselves. You've got the whole, like, we got Silksong before GTA 6 and shit like that. And it is just a beloved franchise with a pretty dedicated audience. And it's done really well. I'm super happy that they jumped off of a bad company's game engine, completely rebuilt their whole damn game, and are getting really well rewarded for it. I mean, there's no way they haven't made millions and millions off of this. This was an excellent success, and I'm very happy for them. This is a good example of like doing the right thing as an indie dev and reaping real reward from it. They broke Steam for the first hour and a half of release. Yeah, like everybody was saying that they couldn't process their people were trying to buy super credits for the new War Bond, and they couldn't because Silksong was out. So the like my thoughts on this are just, it's about pricing your game at whatever you think it's worth to you. I think if you're trying to min-max, and if you're trying to like min-max price or attract people to your game, you got to consider the context of each game's release. Silksong was guaranteed to make those sales, whether it was $20 or $40. Okay, like, I think there are people that would have seen a $60 price tag and probably been like, that's pretty high, but I'm still gonna buy it because it's fucking Silksong. You know what I mean? Like, they priced it at 20 because that was what they thought it, not necessarily what they thought it was worth as well. They probably wanted to, obviously a lot of calculation on the back end went into it. Like, how much money do we need to keep going to pay off any debts that the company may have had to take on in order to deal with the delay in development, as well as what does the customer deserve, because obviously the game was about to come out, was within maybe 6 months to a year coming out. We decided that we were going to delay it for literally years to rebuild it from scratch, basically. Well, I won't say scratch. They probably had things like animation assets and stuff like that. Stuff like that can transfer over. I think it's a long game. I look at the price and I'm not like, yeah, Silksong. I'm more like, yeah, Team Cherry. Yeah, exactly. Like, people really like when developers do that. And I kind of see there's like several facets of that went into several details that were considered in making this decision. It wasn't as simple as just being like, well, we just want to price the game cheaply. I think indie developers need to kind of slow their roll a little bit on panicking over this game. You do got to price it what you think it's worth, but there's other things that need to go into that decision. It's not just, oh, we're all competing with Silksong. First off, tiny indie developer, no, you are not competing with Silksong, because you're probably not making a Silksong style game. You're probably not making that kind of game. So, in fact, the fact that it's $20 should make you happy, because it's going to eat into people's wallets less. They're still going to have money left over for you. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it just too many developers freak out too much about this. Price your game at what you think you can reasonably make a good return on. Price it based on what you think the game is worth, practically speaking. Emphasis on practically speaking, not how you feel. Because a lot of developers have things like imposter syndrome and they don't feel like their product is worth anything, so they'll price it very cheaply. Like, make a very educated, detailed determination of what exact price you want to launch your game at, and launch the game that way. Don't worry about, oh, all these other indie games. You know what I mean? Like, it's not worth all the extra stress on you. You're a game developer, you've already got enough stress, okay? You don't need all the rest. Don't worry about shit that you don't need to worry about. Souls-like Metroidvania with high difficulty curve isn't exactly a booming genre. I mean, it kind of is. I guess not the Souls-like aspect of it, but there are quite a lot of Metroidvanias that have come out in the last 5 years. But, like, most people aren't making one. Ah! Have I been yapping too long? I guess so. I'm getting pegged with objects. It's been half an hour. Let's go ahead and get the show on the road, okay? I want to play video games. You gotta play some video games with me, chat? Get the show on the road. I'm not gonna bother running any ads because I kind of just want to jump into it. Let's start the intro. Where's the game chat? I know, like, what am I doing asking you? Like, you know what the fuck is going on. Well, I don't know, streamer. Why don't you fucking show us the game? Give me a second. Hang on. I'm gonna fucking figure it out, okay? Don't give me any goddamn lip. Alright? Alright. I think didn't I have, I bet I actually remember having this problem before with specifically game capture. Hang on. Let me use window capture, okay? I'm gonna see if that works. It did not. Did not in fact work, chat. So we're on suicide watch now. I think I've had enough of all my living. Wait, but there's still display capture. Why don't we try that? Okay. I fixed it. Sort of. Okay. Oh, wait. Too big. There we go. There we go, chat. That's what I'm talking about. We did it. We did it. You did it, chat. You've saved us all. Tennessee won their game 72-17. Oh my god. Holy shit. That's fucking brutal, man. And this is almost nostalgic. I feel like people enjoyed Path of Exile. It's got a fair number of viewers. People really like stopping into this game. So if you guys really enjoy this game, you just let me know, okay? And we'll keep doing it. Maybe we'll come back for repeat sessions throughout the week. If you enjoy this sort of thing, okay? No upscale. For some reason, I feel like anti-aliasing is not on. No, it doesn't really. Wait, hang on. Get. We don't need those graphs. Get out of here. Oh, those are on. Okay, so we're gonna start with a new character. I have deleted the Rattling Queen, which was my previous Necromancer, and we're gonna start with the new the Rise of the Abyssal. The witch.
Foul witch! Your very own coven cast you out for your forbidden pursuits. Your twisted necromancy ends here, at the end of a noose. Speak your last.
All right, chat. Name time. Name time. What do we name this woman of the night? Okay, that's not the best term to use for this. She is a woman. Never mind. We're not. Biscuit? What the f? Give me something Necromancer related. Come on. Biscuit. Get the hell out of here. Not naming a pet. Dark Biscuit. Boy, if you don't get your ass one. Skagulily the Corpse Defiler. That's probably way too long. I'm gonna say, you Lily. The Corpse Defiler. That is oh, wait, never mind. That doesn't look right. Did I spell Defiler wrong? Defiler? No, that's right. Surely. Ratmancer? We're not summoning rats. What are you on about? Lily the Rat Defiler? Lily the Rat Defiler. Outstanding. We're defiling rats, chat.
The witch is escaping! Kill her!
Oh. Necromancer. Be no lord of rat zombies. I gotta turn the fucking sound down a little bit. A little loud, isn't it, chat? A little loud, chat. Don't you think? I think so. Live. Who fucking dares? How fucking dare you?
Join the dead today.
Let me scoot up a little bit. There we go. I really wish I could have my camera facing kind of direct on with me, but it has to sit kind of high. Okay. First off, disable the preview because I know that's working right. Check YouTube to make sure it is working right. Stand by. Checking YouTube. It is, in fact, working right. Let's turn off the stream preview there. I don't need that. Okay. Alright. Okay, alright. Let's fucking go to the options because I need to turn the sound down slightly. Damn, like right there. Thinking. No, maybe a little lower. If that's too quiet, let me know. Don't let me know right now because there's not going to be enough going on to understand how loud it's going to be. And then I need to make sure my frame limits are set to 60. Good to go. All right. We're locked in. We're ready. Welcome back to Path of Exile 2. Throw many somethings at me. I didn't hear any of it. Was something thrown at me or was it too loud? It might have been too loud for me to hear. But how dare you strike me with an item? How fucking you do this to your own son? Unbelievable. Hello, wounded man. He's going to die. We don't care about this guy. What the heck? Zeno, perish. We gotta find the miller.
Dead rise again. Oh, I'm going to like it here.
Me too. I sure do love raising the dead to do my bidding. Clean my laundry, cook my food, but wear gloves because you are a disgusting corpse. Impudent. Perish, undead fool. Imbecile. I have clothes. The pilgrim vestments. Let's get a look. We got our rags. Oh, yeah. Oh, we're looking a lot more mage-like now. A little bit too mage-like. We need some Necromancer style stuff, you know what I'm saying? But I'll take these nice robes for now. Chainmail. That's not for me. I'm not a battle mage. I have people to do that for me. They might not be alive anymore, but they are people, I think. Okay, let's see. 30% increased spell damage plus 8 intelligence. I'll take it. Very simple. Very simple choice there. Okay, let's see. Armor and energy shield. Rattling scepter. Grants level 1 skeleton warrior minion. Excellent. Wait, hang on. Is this two-handed? No. Okay. Skeleton warrior. Do I even have it? Well, I don't have a ranged attack now, I guess. I need to get a spell. Or I'm gonna have a bad time, chat. I'm gonna be beating them with my stick. Oh, hang on, I'm going the wrong way. I'll use the new sprint move. Yes. I can sprint now. Go now. Go, my skeletons. That's Zeno, and that's Sledge. How dare you come close to me? Oh shit, I can't bonk. Hang on. Punch him. It doesn't even use the scepter. Oh wait, hang on. Hang on. I swapped weapons on accident. What the heck? How did I do that? What the? Oh, is it because... Oh, is it because I did that? I'm confused, chat. What's my freaking weapon switch button? Alt, D, C. Okay, none of those switched to my hit, so I'm not sure how that happened. Is it because I punched? Oh, okay. It's because I punched. I actually just don't have a melee with the scepter. So... Oh, well, let's just do this. Hang on. Dual wield scepter. Oh, I can't dual wield. Can't dual wield wands? Unfortunate. Okay. Let me look at the controls, because I need to know how to switch gear. That way, if my skelly mans die, I can switch to a wand. Let's see now. Let's see what we have here. Where is weapon swap? T. I was nowhere near T. So I'm assuming it's just because I tried to punch and the scepter does not have a punch. Doesn't have a melee attack, so. Let us go. Chest? Good, good.
Darkness. I welcome it.
I welcome the darkness. Good, 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 good. Which means I have an attack now, technically. I'm going to, wait, what the heck? I don't have chaos. Oh, okay. Yeah. No. We want to make sure that that's clear so that I don't accidentally get rid of my skeletons. Now we're swapped back to the skeleton build, and I can get an attack. We'll use Unearth. We're just going to have a lot of, we're going to have a lot of mana issues in the early game, because I don't have a better potion yet. Sprint headlong into... Oh. That didn't work. Oh, I have to use the skill for it to let me buy. That's right. I forgot. Hi-ya! Okay.
I just found my path to power.
Power? I found my path to power. Infinite power. That's it. Go, fools. Yes, now I can spawn minions. Good, good. Yes, more minions. Bone minions. Bone minions for the bone army. Good, good. Perfect, perfect. Good, good.
Taste of true power.
Now, of course, we're gonna start off. Oh, spell damage and minion damage. Or energy shield. Well, I'm gonna take the damage, because I'm not insane. Okay. Alright. Is that fine with you, chat? That's fine with me. I guess this is technically slightly better than what I have, so I'll just put that on. I'll allow it. Good, good, good. I wanted to make sure. Good, good. By the way, do be careful sprinting, because if anything that constitutes a hit, which includes all damage procs, hits you while you're sprinting, you will get knocked prone, and there is a get up animation that has to play. And just in testing, I'll tell you, like, you will take a considerable amount of damage while you're knocked prone. Okay, so this whole time I've been forgetting something, and I can't remember what I was forgetting. Damn it. All right, let's go. Hey, I'm gonna need you to spawn some mobs for me so that I can do the thing, you know what I mean? I mean, I can just on the there you go. Give me some minions. There we go. Now we're snowballing. We have 1 billion minions now. Perfect. Get them. Get them, my fools. My foolish skeleton warriors. Casually sidestep. I love fighting this boss as the as your first boss if you're Necromancer, specifically for this reason.
Impressive size, but little acuity. Dismal.
Let's see. Of course, we need the shield. And then there's a quarterstaff. That's actually a good fucking starting quarterstaff, guys. You see what's happening right now? Loot? Loot's dropping? Are we dropping loot right now? I can't believe it.
Well done.
Yeah, I almost forgot this was a freaking loot game when I was first playing it. Let me move my mic around slightly. Sorry if you hear a little bit of weird sounds here. There we go. I'm gonna curve the mic around a little bit so that my face isn't obscured. Otherwise, the tracking for the camera won't be accurate. And here I am still waiting for the druid. Yeah, no new class, unfortunately. No new class. Just the Act 4 and the overhaul of a bunch of stuff. Which is fine, because they are probably, it makes more sense to do the overhaul first, correct a bunch of things, then work on getting the class built.
Renly's the name. You're skilled with the violence.
Indeed. Indeed, sir.
Banks is any sign. Well, I've no
I hope you guys don't mind. I will not be...
There's a beast
For...
Now, if you could chant.
For major things, I will listen to the dialogue still, but I'm gonna skip a lot of stuff.
Leader. Hopefully he survives.
Skeletal sniper? I'm thinking, yeah. I'm thinking, yeah, chat. That's what we're gonna do. More skeletons, please. Thank you. Okay. So first, let's go ahead and empty our inventory by selling some stuff
Welcome to the camp.
and talking to everybody.
I've collected these over time. I will treasure it.
I will treasure it. What we got here? Sizable upgrade to what I currently have. Still armor based, which I don't really want, but I'll take it anyway.
Beautiful.
It's beautiful.
Stay safe.
Let's go to the stash. I'm pretty sure. Oh, that's right. That's right. Chat, it's a new league, which means I don't have my stash stuff. We're starting from 0. I'm fine with that.
Ah, Dark One, out there. Ancient creature.
This is a new guy.
Lurking beneath the surface, cloaked in darkness. They then burst forth to feast on the souls of the recently departed. Trust me, I've seen them. The others think me mad, but mark my words, it is true.
It could be true, or it could just be that devourer creature. In which case, you are mad.
No, no, no. But that damn thing has likely opened their passage to the surface. These creatures, they are something else. It is not but one threat. It is many. And I fear what it means for Clearfell.
It's always something with this place, isn't it?
Depose them. Cave in the cracks. Cave in whatever you find. We've got enough trouble here as it is.
All right, fine.
I knew I could count on you. Take care, friend. Cave in the
All it means is more for my great skeleton army.
How can I help?
Okay. We're locked and loaded, but we've got no fucking money. We're broke. We're broke! We're penniless! That's it, right? No money. Got scrolls. Got the quests. Search the... Where's the new one? Find the source of abyssal monsters. Okay. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. I'm pretty sure there was another league. Was there a league? No, I don't think... Wait, no, I don't think it was a league, right? Don't worry about me. I'm lost. I'm mentally lost. Go forth, skeleton. Oh, fire. Oh, dear. Illegal maneuver. Fire bad. Not allowed. Mm-hmm. Good job. Good job, Skelemans. I love all my bros. Look at them. Look at them go. We got Zeno. We got Sledge. And we got B-Mom. B-Mom can be the archer. Let's go. Go, boys. Boys and girls. They seek my giblets. Please. Can't do anything to me. I've got people to die for me. Well, people sort of, I've got humanoids to die for me. They're not really people anymore. But that just means I won't feel guilty when they die again. Oh no! Dogs. Stinky, smelly dogs. How is it that these undead dogs look more like a dog than Baron? Explain this to me. Sledge or Toaster, explain to me how that is possible. Ooh, nice try there, bud. Nice try there, bud. Now, you can direct minions, I'm pretty sure. Oh, okay.
I need more time.
That's working a lot better than it used to, I feel like. Look at them go. They're actually focusing fire correctly. They were not doing that before. That's really nice. That's good. So I can... Hey, come on over here. That also means that they'll... It looks like they'll also engage by force, which is good. Or disengage when I force them, anyway. Is what I'm trying to fucking say. Okay? Trying to say some shit. Jesus. A spear. A heavy hardwood spear. Well, I don't need that. Go, skeletons. Go, feast on their bones. They're actually doing it correctly now.
Subsides. What a pity. Something foul stirs beneath the sea.
Oh shit, there's a literal crack in the ground. What the hell? They rise. Zombie hordes rise to test my own zombie army. They will find naught but re-death. Well, you see, in order to understand the nuance of such a complex topic, we must begin with the Nicaraguan riots of 1512. Ah, I see. I'm not really, I'm not brushed up on my Nicaraguan knowledge. I don't even know... that probably wasn't a country back then, if I'm being honest with you. Yeah, no, I'd be willing to bet that that wasn't an actual country back in the 1500s. But I doubt there were as many records to tell us one way or another, I suppose. The Mud Burrow, chat. We've made it to the Mud Burrow. In we go. Into the Mud Burrow, where it is mud.
Into darkness. I wouldn't have it any other way.
Darkness. I'm lost in the darkness. Ah, I'm stuck. There we go. That's it. Beat him down. Beat him down. No mercy. They have a few undead. You have a legion. Indeed. Their pitiful numbers cannot match me. Look how loyal my skeletons are, and I don't even give them benefits. Or pay. Or shelter. Or food. That's how good of a boss I am, okay? The hatchery in here's some good. Oh, hang on. Ah, shit. I killed my skeletons. Hang on. Stand by. Thinking, calculating. Thinking. What was I thinking of? Getting rid of chat? Hang on. Not you, chat. The game chat. I don't give a shit about game chat. I normally like it up because it's fun to, like, just read what other people are talking about, but, I'm streaming right now, okay? I don't need to be distracted. All right. We're gonna fucking disable global chat. There we go. Ah, shit. Slapped me right in my head. Right in my damn forehead. Used to get a lot of loot in here, but lately I've only been seeing gold pop out of these little egg sacks. First they rioted because they were bored, then they got hungry and went home. The riots lasted 26 minutes. My God. How many dead? Did they achieve what they wanted to achieve? Oh no, the floor buttholes are attacking me. Yeah, that's right, we're breaking out the Borderlands 2 humor. They're coming out of the wall, sphincters! Guys, you know Borderlands 4 releases on 9/11? You think they chose that on purpose? It's Randy Pitchford, so I can actually believe it. You know, he's a greaseball, so, you know. Oof, yeah, exactly. That's what I thought when I saw it. I was like, really, bro? We're gonna be the 9/11 of gaming. Yeah, probably. Actually, I doubt they would even have that much of an impact. Unless Borderlands 4 has to come out and do just amazing. I feel like it can't be just mediocre. I don't know how much more people really want to play games like Borderlands specifically without having considerable changes made to the formula. I think it's gonna flop hard. It doesn't look good. The gameplay videos don't look good. It looks slow and floaty and boring. And I don't like it. It needs some speed, it needs some energy to it. It just doesn't have that, and I'm worried that it's just gonna, and if nothing else, you need that. It's still a shooter, you know what I mean? Like the core tenets that make things like Doom fun to play, even though it's a fucking 30-year-old game, or how longer. Oh shit, it's 33-year-old. You know, those still matter. You can't just replace everything in a shooter with the loot mechanics and think like, well, there's our source of dopamine is the looting. Like, no. Your game actually has to like feel pretty good to play too. You can't just, like, Borderlands 1 still feels pretty good to play. It hasn't aged particularly well in a lot of ways, but it's still got like the chunkiness of how the guns feel and the feedback. And the fact that they still had individual limb dismemberment in Borderlands 1, they got rid of it and never brought it back. It just feels better to play. I'm a little worried about... I mean, I'm not worried because I don't give a shit. I think... I feel like Gearbox and Borderlands is starting to, like, go the way of like 343 in a way. Where it's like, I'm starting to lose faith that they're capable of making an even decent game. Borderlands 3 was like a huge slap in the face to my senses. And I never want to experience that story again. Ever. I hope it's good. Here's the thing, okay? I'm sure people that don't have any particular care to necessarily how a game feels. I'm sure like the casual game player is going to have a decent time with it. A decent time. I think that it doesn't look fun enough, and if it doesn't look fun in videos, it's not going to look fun in, like, it's probably not going to be fun in real life when people are actually playing it. That's what bothers me about it. It'd be one thing if like it looked good in the videos and then it comes out and it's kind of shit. You're like, well, at least the way everybody moves in the game and the way the perception of power is good. It's just the actual power in your moves and in your weapons isn't there, and the enemies don't feel particularly dangerous. I hope the writing is good. Oh no, no, it's not gonna be good. It's not. What do you mean? You have hope? You have hope that that the Borderlands development team can write well. They've never written well. Borderlands 1 and 2 aren't written well either. And those are considered the best examples. They can't write for shit, so no, don't expect nothing in that regard. It will be a total disaster on the narrative front. It will not be a fun story or particularly good. The characters will all be flat, two-dimensional. Undoubtedly, there will be massive political pandering because, like, dude, Tiny Tina's, was it Wonderland? Bro, that fucking game was so loaded with that crap. I mean, it was loaded with that crap. So, I think we will literally never get anything good in a Borderlands game from a writing perspective. I mean, that old Borderlands writing, like 1 or 2, that funny shit. Dude, Borderlands 2 wasn't that funny. Handsome Jack was funny. And Handsome Jack was funny because, one, they had a really good voice actor for it. He performed it extremely well. He delivered the lines well. And allegedly, I know because everybody says this about every fucking movie and video game character. Allegedly, he improv'd a lot. Like, he was just coming up with stuff and he would riff. Do we want life or damage? That actually, you know what? We should probably do life. There's going to be plenty of opportunities to get extra minion damage, okay? Like, there's one coming up. Let's get some extra life for the minions. We want them to not die so fast. I don't have any way to defend myself except for my bone spell, so I kind of need these guys to last. Claptrap? Claptrap. Get out. Get out. I've lost faith that you have any kind of sentience. I don't think you're a real person anymore. Get out. Get out. You're banned. Oh shit, we found it. The crack in the earth. This is part of the new content. The season. Defeat the abyssal invaders. I also have abyssal invaders on hand. I got them on tap. I'm dropping zombies. I'm just shitting them out. They're kind of beating the hell out of my units, actually. Spam, spam. I need potion. Spam. My forces. We're fading. We're fading. We did it. We did it. That was. Oh my god. Whoa. What the hell? That pain field almost killed me. That was fast as shit. We got him though. We got him. Skeletons respawn. And they were just pure numbers almost ran me over there. My favorite character, Claptrap. You better be fucking joking right now. You better be fucking joking right now. Or I'm gonna rip your pee-pee clear off your body. I'm not, I have a pop-up. Oh, God. Okay, so you're gonna love Borderlands 4. Alright, Borderlands 4 is gonna be great. You're probably gonna think it's funny. And really enjoyable, and the gameplay will be amazing for you. I mean, Claptrap is kind of funny. Claptrap's got like 3 good scenes, probably. And I can't even think of them off the top of my head. I'm just like banking on statistical probabilities here. But there's probably some scenes in which it is actually funny. He did have some good lines in the beginning. Like the opening scene of Borderlands 2 actually has several. Never mind. I actually like the entire opening of Borderlands 2 specifically because of Claptrap. Okay. He does have some fucking funny lines when that game starts. If I sound happy about this, that's only because this is my default tone of voice. I'm actually quite depressed. Like that fucking line delivery kills me every fucking time, dude. That actually was funny. Okay, I guess probably Claptrap has some funny lines, but as a character, he's not a character. He's just a gimmick. So he's not going to be like, he's not going to contribute to the good writing. And if Borderlands, here's the thing, Claptrap was not funny in 3. Okay. He wasn't funny in 3. If you think he was funny in 2, I can see that. He does have some funny things that he says. He was not funny in 3. There wasn't anything funny in 3. I can't think of anything that I thought was actually amusing, really. You know, so my second playthrough of Borderlands 3, I turned the dialogue volume all the way down. That should tell you everything. There's not a single fucking line in Borderlands 3 I want to listen to. That should tell you something about Borderlands 3. And I have a pretty high tolerance for things as long as the gameplay is pretty fun, and Borderlands 3 was already kind of flagging on that front. And the problems with Borderlands 3 only got worse, or it only became evident when Tiny Tina's Wonderlands came out, because both of those games have the same issue where you feel kind of like you're a little bit overpowered most of the time. There's only really one build I felt was really truly strong, and that's Moze. Nuke Moze is broken. Like, Nuke Moze is actually overpowered, but you do feel God, I love Nuke Moze, dude. My favorite class in pretty much any shooter, so I mean, they got that right, but it's only my favorite class because I get a mech that shoots nukes. You know what I mean? Like, that's about it. You know, it's not my favorite class for any other reason, any of the other like abilities that Moze has or whatever. I don't care about any of that. Boss fight time. Let's die. Let's die horribly, because this is not going to be the easiest fight with a Necromancer. Since I only have fucking bone spamming, I kind of need him to spam more beetles at me. Spam your beetles, please, because my skeletons are going to die. Uh-oh. Okay, skeletons recharged. Got some beetles. We got some minions on the field. Let's get it. Ow. Landing hits. He did not, in fact, spawn enough for me to use, really. Oh, never mind. I got 2 over here still. Okay. There we go. There we go. Give me some more. Give me some more of that shit. I'll stand here and just spam potions until you're dead, motherfucker. I don't give a shit. I'll stand and deliver. I'm not scared of nothing. I need my minions to start. Go over there. Attack the boss. Yes. Good, good. Okay, I can command the skeletons. I cannot command all of the other minions I'm spawning. But the skeletons will go and focus on whatever I target them on. Well, that just wiped out all my minions instantly. Zeno, Sledge, I'm gonna need you to try harder, okay? There we go, get that damage on there. Get that damage on there. Good spawn wave there. Oh, shit. Where's he going? There he is. Get that ass. Jump him. Jump him. Jump him. Potion spam. Don't care. Not dodging. Jump his ass. Jump his ass. Jump his ass. Yeah.
The raven always outsmarts the worm.
Yeah. First boss dead. Oh, we're doing it, chat. We're back in the game, chat. The only thing that was funny was when Claptrap's butt closed the hole in the ship. My ass is full of stars. You could will have to happen in Borderlands 2 for you to like it, not love it, like it. Gameplay comes first and foremost, so the gameplay needs to be good. Hang on, I'm staring at stats. Stand by. Okay, we're good. I don't need any of this other shit. There needs to be a sense of power to everything. The loot needs to actually be enjoyable and not just you picking up 750 billion fucking useless items that you're just gonna sell all of, which is the same exact problem, by the way, that this game had for the longest time. Same exact problem. Just picking up massive quantities of shit. There is no point in having a random drop loot mechanic if it cannot drop things that are strong for you. There's no point. It's pointless. You might as well, if you're gonna do something like that, you might as well just have the enemies drop gold. Just have them drop gold. Or drop parts that, like stackable parts that you can sell instead of dropping full-on items. So that it's more efficient.
I like to hold on to bits and pieces.
But if you're gonna have like a random drop system,
Catch your eye.
it needs to actually give you something that is reasonably powerful. This game has kind of turned that around a little bit. I haven't played quite enough to get a sense of how good it is, but it's definitely better than it was, for sure. Like 100% better than it was. I don't care about the writing at all because I know they can't do it. So it doesn't have to be well written for me to like it. The gameplay can carry almost any game. So, but they cannot write. They're not gonna write a good story. They're not gonna have good characters. They'll have like probably moments here and there. They'll probably have a couple of funny lines here and there. It's not gonna be a consistent thing. So I'm not thinking.
So you did it.
You did it.
The lair of the Devourer was more to this story. How did you defeat them?
I feel like that should be obvious.
I killed them.
See. Well, it is my duty to defend our kin from these monsters. And I will do my best. But do keep collapsing in their entry points. I'm not quite the shot I used to be. You have my thanks.
Support gem. Good shit. I did like Maurice in Borderlands 3. He hated everyone and wanted to eat people who annoyed him. You liked Maurice because it was a dino. Don't lie to me. To make the old guy the agent, the guy that could replace his grenade with another ability. He was really good if you spec'd him for speed and shoddy, yeah. Well, the problem was that you had very specific builds you needed to do for most characters. Just didn't really feel like you were creating anything. You were just advancing down a relatively static path to power. Borderlands has always kind of had that feeling. It's not a huge deal, but you can always do better, you know? In fact, I think of all the things Borderlands 4 is doing, that is one thing where when I saw the reveal, I was like, that might actually be good. The class building that they have set up, like how they're doing classes this time around, looks way better. Way better. But all of the classes have looked really interesting, and the new system for how you actually build them and strengthen them looks much better. So, I played the mecha guy in Borderlands 3. That was Moze. I love Moze. I love the mech. I love fucking basically playing Titanfall in a loot shooter. The problem with Moze is that you spend way more time using your mech most of the time than your fucking guns. Like, the mech is so strong that you don't really spend it using the guns at all, which further devalues the loot system. So, as much as I liked it, one thing, like, what I wish it had done, hang on, you know what, give me a sec, let me think. I gotta look at this first. Okay, obviously, the two skills I'm using the most that are doing the most work are going to be Skeleton Warrior and Unearth. Oh, one thing about Path of Exile 2, by the way, that they changed. Let's say you get the Brutality support gem, and you stick it on an ability, and you go... actually, hang on. Oh, here's a good example. Okay, Skeletal Warrior, Skeleton Sniper. It used to be if you put Last Gasp on Skeletal Warrior, you could not put it on Skeletal Sniper. You can do that now. You can now have copies of support gems in on your different skills. There's no restriction on that anymore. So I'm pretty happy about that, I'm not gonna lie. Causing these minions to fight on when they are fatally wounded, dying after a short duration, or when they take further damage exceeding their maximum life. So they'll stay alive for longer after they're dead. Got it. I assume that means that they're indestructible until that point. Which would be... that might be strong, actually. Meat shield minions from supported skills deal 35% less damage, but take 35% less damage. Nah. I like damage. I like damage. Alright, I'm thinking... Corrosion? Poison applied by supported skills also breaks armor. Wait, does he deal? Ooh. Oh, I forgot these have a commanded attack. Hang on. Hang on. Yeah. Okay, now I remember. I forgot about that. So now I know that. Let's give Rapid a... No. Let's do Unearth. Skeletal Warrior and Unearth are kind of my mainstays right now. So let's look at what I can do with this. Supported skills remove 100% of your maximum life from a nearby minion on use to deal 30% more damage. Don't want that. 30% more effect duration. That... Hang on. That might be good. I assume... Oh, yeah. So Bone Construct will last longer? They're not very... They're kind of squishy, though. They kind of die before they typically die before they get to that point, so... Supported skills deal 25% more physical damage. I guess that'd be fine. I think I'm gonna get Last Gasp first. Skills target minions from supported skills within 6 meters if possible. Support skill creates minions, causing your skills which can target minions to prioritize targeting minions from the supported skill. Interesting. Don't really know what that means. Oh! Wait, I get it. So, like... I get it. So if I get, like, Minion Pact, is that the right one? Yeah, if I get, like, Minion Pact, and then I put... Because that sacrifices a minion. If I put Sacrificial Lamb on my Skeletal Warriors, whenever I use Unearth with Minion Pact on it, it will prioritize pulling from the Skeletal Warriors or whatever other minion first. Okay. Okay. Right. Right. Got it. Which means... Doesn't that mean, or skills which create minions. Unearth creates minions. So doesn't that mean that I could have Minion Pact on this and Sacrificial Lamb on this, on Unearth? So that I'm basically creating the bone constructs and then using those specifically as ammo, but sparing my Skeletal Warriors. Maybe something to play with later. Let's do Last Gasp though, because I like my minions not dying ever. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do it. That'll do it. Where the hell was I? I lost track of whatever I was talking about before. So, you know, if you want me to continue on about that, you're gonna have to remind me what I was exactly talking about.
Now this won't...
Another support gem. Bang! Getting a nice little kickoff here. Ah! 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 And we'll do like rapid attacks for, or should we just do Skeletal Warrior again? No, never mind. Because I don't want either of those gems on it. We'll do rapid attacks. We'll increase the attack speed of our archer, which is just directly a DPS increase. Okay, got it. Inventory clear. Out of scrolls though. Scrolls. And then I'm gonna go and see if the
How can I help?
who sells magic star. That's gonna be you, isn't it, Una?
Hello.
What do you got? Don't want firebolt. I don't want bone blast. Bone blast. I need. Here we go. Skeletal warrior minions. Increased mana regeneration or just basic. I don't really care about that mana regeneration. I don't think it's not worth spending the money on. But this is.
I hope it helps.
There we go. And then I gotta open up my this. Up this. That back on there. Okay, now my skeletons are upgraded. I will say though, I do like all of the new movement options in Borderlands 4, but I think you should have more speed. It just doesn't look fast. It doesn't look fast or smooth. It feels very. It's got like a tactical pace almost. It almost feels like they made your movement speed kind of intentionally slow to kind of encourage some sort of tactical pace, but like that doesn't fit Borderlands at all. Like, when I was playing, I played Borderlands 2 modded, obviously, but I've also played using mods that are cheats that boost movement speed. And if you boost Borderlands 2's movement speed by like 20 or 25, like 20 to 30%, somewhere in there, it just feels so much better. It feels like the game was, it feels like the systems in the game just work better when you move faster. It's not meant to be the kind of game where you're freaking like plodding along, you know what I mean, at like a realistic movement speed. It's got a lot of boomer shooter elements in terms of like, or I won't say boomer shooter, that's not really even remotely correct. It's very arcadey. It's a very arcadey game. So arcadey movement that is fast and responsive makes the most sense. I do like the fact that they start without having a mini-map available. Although they did apparently add the option to turn that on. I think people complaining about that are losers. Mini-maps are whack. Okay? They're whack. But you do have to have good map design. Okay, we're not gonna pretend like they can't fuck this up. They definitely can. Hang on, what's this? Evasion? Well, that's adding fire damage to my attacks, so I'm not going to get rid of that. And this new circlet is better. We'll take it. So your map design does have to be good. If you're not going to rock like a mini-map or anything, you have to have really good maps. Like, you have to have really good level design that has lots and lots of landmarks and things are very recognizable with interesting routes to take through them. If you can do that, you don't need a mini-map because you're always going to know where you're at. I think most people just don't like the idea that they can be flanked or surrounded by enemies, which... Oh, there's some bit over here. Evasion rating and energy shield is more what I'm looking for, but... honestly, I just need pure energy shield.
TBF, I need just energy shield, okay?
Okay, that's done. Got that. Let's get out of here. Get out of here. Is that... I mean, I wonder what else we're gonna find related to the new league. I bet this is only the beginning with having those abyssal enemies pop out. Skeleton. 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 Look at my legion. My army. Behold its power. Foolish. Foolish. Well, I was gonna say mortals, but you're not mortals. Where are you guys going? Where are you guys going? Ah, there were enemy contacts over here in this direction. A bonehead. Oh, I thought that said bonehead quiver. I was like, what? It's broadhead, chat. Broadhead quiver. I need to see what is this spell scaling off of? Because this weapon doesn't have an attack value. So I need to see what, is it just pure intelligence? Is how my skill, oh, abyssal enemies. They're coming for me. The only thing that can match my army at the moment are these fucking abyssal hordes. They will perish like the rest. I am back briefly to say hi. Hello, Annabella. A hood. Don't need it. Don't need it. I'm still open to buying the game, though, by the way. Borderlands 4. I'm not super interested in it, because for all of the various reasons I mentioned, but if it comes out and it turns out like it's different than what I thought it was going to be, then I'm not against picking it up and trying it. Now we have Contagion. Okay, we're going to be making people sick. Very, very sick. I'm going to put this on this button. Yeah, like that. Like so. This football game has 5 million ads for Borderlands 4. Yeah, it's about to come out. They even had a WWE thing about it. I was just like, God damn. Guys, I don't have access to the stats, right? Like, I just don't, okay? But if Silksong can drop a game and sell, like, a bajillion copies day one, with no marketing, except for the fucking meme campaign about how unlikely it was that the game would ever even come out, I don't think that they need to be advertising this hard. It's Borderlands, bro. Like, what do you mean? Yep, they sponsored to the wrestlers the Street Profits. What? They sponsored to the wrestlers the Street Profits. I don't understand what you're saying there. And during Clash in Paris, it came out in Borderlands gear, kind of like how Drew McIntyre did with the newest Doom game. Oh, okay. I'm using text-to-speech? Yeah, I can tell. I gotta find the witch so that I may get... Oh, here we are. The boss. Shut your ass up. Gonna get your ass. Gonna get your ass. Raise them. Raise the dead. There's all kinds of pre-dead corpses over here. You better raise some doggies. You're dying real fast. You're dead. Necromancer peak. Give me that. Give me all that. Yep. Yep. You had it coming. Oh my god, finally shoes. I've just been walking around without shoes this whole time, by the way. Barefoot in the snow. Fuck that. Hell no. Hell no, bro. Get some shoes on. Boots. Very nice. Very nice. Very snazzy. Very snazzy. I got a twig focus. maximum mana, directly inferior to what I currently have, and we'll identify these boots. Ooh, those are even nicer boots because they have life regen. We're gonna put those on. Alrighty. Alrighty then. Let's keep going. Oh, actually, I should probably go and sell all this. We're almost full. I need to remember to drop Contagion early. Like, right then. Yeah. Contagion strong. Gonna make it a lot easier to get these kills. God damn, they're melting. I don't remember Necromancer feeling quite this strong. Maybe they finally gave the Necromancer some love. I'm not too worried this time about not finding many. Contagion was my go-to in PoE 1. Well, it's apparently good. I don't remember Contagion being that effective before. They must have buffed it. Now, I'm not too worried about finding new scepters. Like, I'm not dropping many scepters right now, but that's fine, because these don't have an attack or anything. They just give you skeleton warrior minions. So as long as I can find new ones to buy, I don't really care. But I have already found solid foci and solid circlets. So I'm actually finding gear that I can use. I like it.
I think it's charming. Oh, I like this one.
You like all of them, woman? Jeez. Like, I've seen the same Borderlands ad. Ginger Beach Man, are we gaming? Yeah, we are. If you're still there, I'm sorry that I missed your chats. That's my bad. I'm on Twitch and YouTube right now, so I have forgotten that I need to be watching both chats at the same time. At some point, I got to sheep chat today, so it'll be a little bit easier to track chats when they're both filtered to one location. But you did say map design needs to be good. Gasp. Yeah, exactly. Shockingly, you actually do need things to be of high quality in your video game.
What would you like?
I'm coping and seething. Banned. Banned for seething. Like, I've seen the same Borderlands ad probably 7 times tonight at least. Well, the game does come out in 5 days. Oh shit, it does come out in 5 days. So that makes sense. I need some stuff. I need some energy shield. I don't really want any of this stuff. So never mind. Your shit is worthless, okay? Garbage. When I come back, you better have something worth having, alright? Or I'm literally turning this whole village into skeletons. Bill Belichick is wearing a stupid shirt tonight, and I blame his 24-year-old girlfriend. I think he's probably mentally unwell already. He did go and get a 24-year-old girlfriend as like a 60-year-old man. So I think he probably has a severe mental illness. That might be more responsible for his weird shirt selection. There are some problems that are already there that his 24-year-old girlfriend may contribute to, but is not the cause of. Not even needing Contagion right now, just running shit over. Swipe it. We're wiping the map out, okay? Massive, constant Moida. We turn them into skeletons and we keep going, alright? We don't waste any time. We ain't got no time to waste. That would be a shock, though, if Borderlands 4 comes out. Actually, you know what? I was gonna say it would be a shock if the map design was good, but it's always been reasonably good. I felt like they don't have that many. Borderlands 3 has the worst examples of truly bad map design. They have so many their maps are so large, and they have so many areas where you can get kind of stuck and basically have to fast travel out because you don't want to walk 700 miles around the convoluted system of ramps and bridges to get wherever you're trying to go. So I think that Borderlands 3 probably has the worst of the map design, but not they do have some pretty decent arenas and stuff, so they're still doing that kind of work okay. A short sleeve athletic fabric 3/4 zip with a kangaroo hoodie pocket and a slit on the side. That feels like just ordinary coach wear. Or am I insane? Travel through. I need to find the entrance to the Grell Wood. Go look for that. You can see, of course, but it's dumb looking. Well, I mean, oh, the entrance is right here. We literally walked right up to it and then walked away from it. That's how we're playing today. That's how on it we are today, chat. Speaking of all that, I need to go to the bathroom. Okay. On Twitch, we're gonna do a quick two minutes. Oh, I opened this, but I haven't drank literally anything out of it. Looks like a tunic almost. Man, that's garbage. A tunic at a football game? I'm gonna run a quick, I'm gonna say 2-minute ad on Twitch. If you're on YouTube, I guess you're just gonna sit there and wait. No corporate brainwashing for you. Be right back. Claptrap could beat Thanos? That's probably true. That's probably true. MCU Thanos without the Infinity Gauntlet gets pretty easily clapped. Just saying. Comic Thanos? Not so sure about that. But that's true of like any kind of movie adaptation. The comics are always power scaling. The comics is fucking insane. so I'm gonna say if it's comic Thanos, Claptrap is getting washed. But it's Borderlands, so there's probably a comic Claptrap. I mean, there's actually like a theoretically overpowered version of Claptrap out there that's actually like strong somehow. Maybe Claptrap finally got a fucking machine gun installed. That's actually always been kind of insane to me. Like, Claptrap just has no guns. What? Bro. Pick up a weapon, will you? All right, bear with me a little bit. I haven't eaten since this morning, so I'm freaking starving. I have sushi. It's delicious. I have sushi and a beer. The perfect dinner. What were we doing? Cleared that shit out. I got a hood. I got a hood, bruh. Throw that shit out. Shut up, Una. Get out of here. Bristol hippie bitches, man. I swear. I swear. Foolish. Foolish creatures of the forest. Brace yourselves for destruction. Hark! My army approaches. There is nothing for you anymore. The forest will be cut down. Your homes will be burned. Your relatives slaughtered in front of you.
My knowledge grows deeper.
And I level up. How dare you strike me with an item, Taylor? What the fuck is wrong with you? Besides crippling depression. I already know that one. Stinky, that's you. Everything? Damn. Damn, bruh. It's not looking good. Not looking good, guys. Ah! Ah! What the heck? Sledge mom attacks. Time for y'all to be queenless. Leaving again. Bye. Goodbye, Annabella. We're queenless! Devoid of royalty. Uh-oh. It's grandma. Hang on, I should level. Ah! 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 Zeno! Cease this! Cease this or die. I like you, and I want you. But I don't like this. I don't like Zeno or Toaster. I don't like any of you. Stop this. Stop beating B. What the fuck is wrong with you? Banned. 300-day ban. 450,000 day ban. 1 million day ban. Jesus. God damn it, Toaster. Whee! Gotta get clapped. Gotta get clapped. I need minions. I need you to spawn some minions. Spawn minions. Stop beating me. What the hell's wrong with you? Frosty. Who are... Oh. Oh, hello. Well, welcome to the chat. Thank you for beating the shit out of me. Welcome to the chat. 355,000 day ban. Yep. Yep. Thank you for the follow, Frosty. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I look forward to being brutalized by you in the future. That's the highlight of my life right now. You know, there's nothing's going on. Life going nowhere. Kind of appreciate it when random strangers take the time to beat the shit out of me. That's oh boy. I've never looked at it like. Let's see. I'm thinking we buff Contagion next, because that's pretty damn strong. Pretty strong. Support skills use yourself, consumes a corpse. I don't really like corpse consumption. I did it with love. I feel the love. Abuse can be love too, everybody. I guess more physical damage on an earth is fine. I do spam that pretty much constantly, so let's go ahead and get that. Let's do it then. With the oh, Sledge Mom with the gifted sub. Welcome, Frosty. Chat has gifted you with glorious emotes. Use them responsibly. You can now tell all your friends you're cooler than everyone else in this tiny chat. Except for all the other subscribers. You are equal to the other subscribers, but there are some unsubscribed people. And you are better than them. If anybody's watching and you're not subscribed, you are directly inferior to Frosty. I just thought you should know. Just, you know, put that in your pipe and smoke it. What the hell is all this fucking dino dancing in chat? What the I look up, I look away. I look away for 2 seconds. I look back down, and there's nothing but dino dancing. Unbelievable. Unauthorized. Taylor! Taylor! Cease this! Perish. Perish. Oh my god, Zeno. Every single one of you banned forever. Yeah, we're not even gonna bother with no fucking like, oh, you banned for 255 trillion days. No, no, no. Forever. Banished to the nether realms. We are upgrading our skeleton archer. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Chat is absolutely unruly. Unruly. I can't use this quiver. Don't need this. I guess I can. Hang on. I guess I can swap this. Now I'll swap back. And then, oh, I've got a belt. A belt! And that's just directly inferior, so I don't need that. Alright, let's go. Let's go. Jesus, chat. You know, now that I have 2 different chats, what I should do is get sheep chat working and then put sheep chat on the screen. That way, if you're on Twitch, you can see what's happening, and or YouTube. That would be a good idea. Glad I thought of it. Good job, B. They don't make me. They didn't give me this cybernetic brain for nothing. Okay. Maximum IQ. Okay. 2 million neurons. I'm making use of all 2 million of those. Okay. I like this place. I come in, lurk, throw food at streamer, get a sub. Yeah. Yeah. We run a tight show here where bad things happen to the streamer and then people are rewarded for beating me repeatedly. That's great. Delightful. Yep, like this. Don't you do it, you son of a bitch. Oh my god. Oh my god. Outrageous. Outrageous. Made all the right moves for booping B. Chat is unwieldy. Make the chats fight. Yeah, chat battle. YouTube versus Twitch. Who can beat the shit out of B harder? That was a hypothetical question. It was a joke. A joke. Perish. Foolish, foolish Path of Exile streamer who thought that it would be a normal night, merely a normal day playing the video games. There's a lot of shit over here. What the hell? Instead, I'm being brutalized. Just no. Sadly, I'm out of points. We'll throw more when I can. Delightful. I look forward to the abuse. I say this because that is how you make good with your viewers. You just accept it when they beat you. There's a lot of things over here. I'm gonna spam some potions real quick. Holy shit. Will it end? Yeah, I think we're good. We're good. Jesus. Jesus Christ. And always remember, B is forever stinky. Wrong. Wrong. Don't remember that. Immediately remove that from your memory. It is not true. It is not relevant. And Taylor is stinky. That's what I think of that. Level 2 contagion. Upgrade complete. Orb of augmentation. I almost thought this said sticky mitts. And I was like, sticky with what? 6% increased rarity? Yes. I'll take a slight hit to my damage and take the rarity instead. Nothing else, I don't think. Level 2 scepter. Don't need that. Rawhide boots, unidentified. Better than, well, better if I was running a dex character. I really need to find some intelligence-based boots or sandals or whatever. Aha! Energy shield, that's what I need. And luckily for me, they don't have a stat requirement, which is good because I'm not very smart. I'm too stupid to wear some clothes. Can I pat the bee? I hesitate to use a head pat because then Mika will come and spam head pats at me 40 trillion times in one stream. But I suppose in the interest of appealing to the masses and doing the VTuber thing correctly, I should have some sort of head pat. So I'll get on that. That'll be the next thing I add. I also have some new emotes that I'm making, but that's, I say making like I've started them. I haven't. But they are on the list. I've listed them in chat, in the Discord.
Any that catch your eye, I will treasure it.
You better treasure it.
Bye.
If I'm giving it to you, you better treasure it. Okay. I don't peddle in junk. Okay, I peddle in treasures. At the bee. God damn it. B is a spicy sky raisin he may bite. B is more stinky than the most brutal cheese out there. How fucking dare you? Ginger Beach Man in YouTube, don't fall for his bee-like charms, Twitch chat. What do you mean? Do you think me a liar? Nay. I don't think I need anything else in here.
Yes, please. Take your time.
Pet the bee, God help me. It's all over for B. Whoa! Hold up. We got scepters, chat. And you might be thinking like, of course, but what do they do? Well, let me tell you. These provide attack and regeneration buffs to my minions. Okay, so we're gonna buy that.
May it serve you well.
That's pretty strong. In this early phase of the game, anyway. And we'll fucking put that over there. Haha. Yeah, I did well. That's it, I think. Let's get out of here. Getting out of here. Give me that quarterstaff. Alright? Gonna sell it to Una, who's gonna tell me it's really nice, even though it's just a fucking stick. She's a very nice person, but she does lie to make you feel better about yourself. I am the apex, is what she said. That goes hard. I'm not gonna lie. That goes hard. Ah! I went 5 seconds without murdering something. I was feeling a little antsy. Good, good. Good, perish. Yes, fall before be. Fall before the rat Nephiler. Which is just an unfortunate name. It's a very unfortunate name to have. Contagion ripping entire groups of these enemies to nothing. I dig it. It's good. It's good. We like things that are good, and this is good. On some new skeleton scorpions, I guess. Behold! My legion grows. Holy shit, contagion, dude. Oh my god, that's definitely more effective than I remember it being. Fucking murder. Oh my, this feels strong. This Necromancer feels strong. I never thought I'd see the day with this game. Genuinely. Checkpoint. There's a mini-boss here. Let me take a swig first before we engage in battle. Beer, chat. Beer. Hello.
A beautiful monstrosity.
Indeed. Indeed. This is gonna be tough. Without minions. Spawn faster, please. Thank you. Wait, where did those come from? What minions are is he spawning that I'm able to generate skeletons or scorpions from? Well, that went slightly better than I expected.
To end you, monstrous weed.
Monstrous weed, a Lamau, 420, blaze it. Mask recovery rate increased. I said mask, flask. Flask is what I meant, okay? I have a level 2 gem. I guess I could get an elemental spell. I guess. What is with all this dino dancing? You will fall before me, chat. You will bow before B. I guess flame wall. I do like fire. Fire good. Fire good. And we'll put that on Q. Ah! Ah! What the heck? Zeno, I'm putting you in the oven. I'm going to cook you. And then I'm going to feed you to the ground. I'm not even going to grace you with consumption. I'm going to throw you out of the window. That's what I'm going to do. Yep, that sounds like the correct thing to do here. I'm morally obligated to do this. Big damage! Big damage increase coming in. Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. But where do we go now? We could go to pure minions. There's also chaos damage buffs up here, which is probably a good idea. Because I'm really liking how Contagion is performing right now. So I'm thinking we go straight north here. Hit these minion spells. I'll probably just do all of these. Maybe go back down and grab these two for the chaos buffs. I'll have to see where else I want to go. Ooh. 40% increased spell damage if one of your minions has died recently. Well, how recent are we talking here? Past 4 seconds. Okay, so that's pretty strong. That'll make it really easy to generate more minions, because I can just spam Unearth, which will be doing way more damage. So maybe we go straight for that. Like, ignore the chaos, just go like bam, 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 bam. Get all these minion damage buffs. Scoot on over here. Jump up here, get that, get that. But spell damage can't be overlooked in this either. That was a hard-learned lesson in Path of Exile 1. You can, if you're playing hardcore anyway. If you were playing freaking hardcore, Ruthless was the mode. That's right. It's been a long time. Then you could not make a character that was pure minion. You had to have like some supporting skills, like hexes or like DOT stuff. Being able to make pain fields or defend yourself, because your minions were not going to cut it. No matter how much you optimize them. You needed some way to fight. So I'm not going to overlook spell damage this time, but I can't help but want to try anyway, you know what I mean? My rat legion will avenge me. For the rest of your life, you will never have internet again. You better not chew my fucking cables. You little son of a bitch. You little rat bastard. Alright, we found it. We found the tree.
Who is this here that adorns the Tree of Souls? This shade.
We must revive him, and in order to revive him, we have to collect these things from a place. We're going to do that. As soon as I eat another bite of sushi. I don't know, minions strong. The only thing that's gonna suck is gonna be boss fights where they don't generate any mobs for me to use. Which is why I'm kind of looking into maybe doing the chaos thing. I don't know, you know, what way do I want to, what aberration of the natural order do I want to partake in order to make sure that I can destroy particularly strong enemies? Like, I'm really trying to warp the fabric of life itself and just create complete mockeries of it, like I've done here. So whichever way, whatever the best way is that I can do that to win, that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, using Contagion right on the last living enemy, not the best way to go about using that skill. Good job, B. Expert gamer. Expert gamer. We got too much power, chat. Yeah, too much power coursing through my veins. And by that, I mean I'm powered, at the moment, exclusively on beer and sushi. Where the fuck is the rust place? Here we go. Found it. We travel now to the Red Veil. We're going.
Bones and rust. Death in abundance.
Plenty of material to make my skeletons with, chat. Bow before me. B-Mom with a gifted sub. A tier 1 sub. 2 running start Officiac. Official? Officiac? Officiac. Whoever that is. Well, you're subscribed now, whoever you are. Welcome to the club. It's a big club. Well, it's not a big club at all. It is not a big club, and you are in it. The hive grows. It will permanently grow. There's no stopping B. I no longer have anything standing in the way of me from like mentally, you know what I mean?
Too much clutter.
Shit! I'm carrying too much shit in my fucking inventory. Jeez, I need to chill out a little bit. Sorry. Let's get to the fucking town. Let's solve this problem. We don't need to panic about it. Jesus Christ. But yeah, I know earlier this year I've had 2 different fairly long hiatuses, but I needed them, and I have indeed solved some difficult issues. Hold on, chat.
Finn makes fun of my collection.
All right, we're good. Never mind. I thought it was about to crash. It did not. Do you remember that? Oh shit. Hey, wait a second. It hasn't crashed yet. It's gonna crash now that I've said it, but it hasn't crashed yet. That was always like the running joke when I was first playing this. Because it crashed at least once per stream, but it hasn't crashed yet. My god. It's impressive. They got the game functioning, guys. Isn't it great that the game is just doing what it's supposed to be doing? Delightful. This bee is unhinged. I'm way off the leash, okay? I'm so far off the leash. It's crazy. I have dug a hole under the fence. I am running into the fucking neighbor's yard. I am shitting all over the place.
Goodbye.
It's gone horribly awry. Thank you, B-Mom, for 1,000 bits. Thank you, thank you, thank you. The support is great.
Makes fun of my collection, but I think it's
The support is great. My power grows indefinitely. It's a unending power glitch is what it is. All these bits are going to be put into the move coming up next year, I guess, but also improving the stream, because I am going to have full 3D assets soon. And by soon, I mean however long it takes me to do it myself, because I damn sure can't afford a commission for the kind of shit I'm trying to do. So the only thing I can do is make it myself and figure it out as I go. And I suck at everything. Sort of. I suck at most things. There's some things I'm pretty good at, but I suck at most things. And it's hard to learn 3D. What am I doing here, chat? Oh shit, chat. I spoke too soon, chat. It's over. Never mind. We're good. We're good. Whoa, 3D physics. Yes. Yes, Ginger Beach Man. 3D B physics. I will have a full 3D B model. I will have 3D scenes and cutscenes. I will have a 3D set, which will actually... It'll be made in 3D, but the set itself will be just like a recording. It'll be a recording of the set, basically. Which will play as just a video in the background whenever I'm using it. I believe in you, B. Believe. Believe in B. I think your encouraging message has saved you from being turned into a blaspheming heretic and put on the cross to be nailed up, okay? Because you dino dance there, but then you turn around and hit me with some belief, okay? So you're lucky this time. But next time, I will crucify you in front of everybody. Yep, just gonna have it. I'm parked in a parking garage watching your stream on my tablet. Yeah, watch B everywhere. Become brainwashed. Become B.
But I think it's charming.
I think it's charming. I think it's charming that I have all of these actual magical implements. What do you mean? Will you be able to flip off the chat? I mean, I guess if I gave myself hands, but I'm a bee, so I don't know how I would do that. I guess I would need a hologram. Yeah, I could actually do that. I'm gonna make a hologram of a human hand, and that'll be my way that I flip off chat. Which I will do frequently, because chat will beat me repeatedly. And my only recourse will be to vaguely insult them.
Go well.
It's a miserable life, but it's mine. All right, let's get back to the red veil. Oh, hang on. It's swig time. Work faffing is the best faffing. As slow as it's been at my work lately, I should be able to work pretty consistently on the 3D assets. As opposed to previously where it was like I would get maybe an hour in if there was not quite as much as usual going on. Now that we're through the busy season, I should be able to work pretty consistently on it. And that's like fucking, that's exciting. Fucking exciting, chat. I want it. I have a vision for it. I'm gonna achieve it. I also need it. It's also a great reason for me to make music because I'm gonna need custom music for it. And after I finish my last album, I have barely opened FL Studio, so I need to do that because I'm not gonna be able to use a bunch of licensed stuff. The only track I have permission to use for my intro, it's for my intro, and it's made by Deathbrain, because Deathbrain is a wonderful person. And because they are wonderful, I bought both of their physical albums, because they did a limited run CDs. Those are like prized possessions to me, unironically. Like, I've got 2 of them, okay? I love them, and I hope Deathbrain was very successful and made lots of money. I appreciate them for letting me make a edit, because I did the production work to prepare their song to be used as an intro. I really appreciate them letting me do that. And they are one of the best drum and bass / jungle artists out there. So if you really like that kind of music, you should definitely listen to them. I didn't pay a dime for their song usage, which is why I'm more than happy to advertise such a excellent and gracious artist. They let you use it? Yes, I messaged them specifically over Twitter talking about it, and then I sent them the video after it's done. You may not have arrived at the beginning of the stream. You probably jumped in when I was already playing, but I do have an intro video, and it features Deathbrain. Specifically the song I Want to Be Here. Did I play it? Actually, how many of you got... I don't think any of the new viewers have even seen it. We'll play it real quick, hang on. It's only about a minute long. We're gonna, for the first time literally ever, I'm gonna replay the intro in the middle of the stream. Yeah. Yeah. You like that, didn't you? I wanna be. Fun fact about the production of that video, to get that footage where the background flying footage. How fucking dare you? How fucking the fucking audacity. Those BPNGs go hard. They do. They do go hard. The flying footage in the background was obtained by playing Project Wingman, and then I turned the HUD off, recorded a fly through, and then I played it in reverse for the video. Just a fun little production fact there. I'm very proud of that because I don't have very many neurons to work with in my brain. So when I come up with good ideas, I'm very happy about it.
Yes, please. Take your time.
It's actually a good thing I came back too, because I have a nearly full inventory.
Bye.
I love my intro. I do intend to use, I think I'll probably use the same song for, unless I make something better. I mean, I know how to use vocals now, because in my last album, I did vocals for one track, and they're embarrassingly bad, but it did give me the experience I needed, and I'm pretty confident I could approach vocals again from a much more refined perspective. Zeno! How fucking dare you? So I might do like the same like I wanna be type thing, but do my own vocals for it, and that way I can stop using Deathbrain's song without fucking paying for it, you know what I mean? That's a lot of enemies. There's a lot of things over here. Luckily Contagion is fucking powerful as shit, so they're all dead. Alright, never mind. I was getting worried there. Oh shit, I got Firewall now, yeah! Fire. Fire good. Fire good. Good. Happy face for the fire. Projectiles that fly through it become ignited as well. I actually do like that. This might be one of the few spells I guess it depends on how many necromancy spells I get, but I do like that Flame Wall has that. I just only have the one archer right now, so unfortunately I'll need to get more spirit so that I can have at least a second archer up. Not really worth using that Flame Wall effect. I mean, I guess it does do damage, so it's not like it's a big deal. Gives me something else I can fight with. Yeah, gonna slap that down, gonna fire some poison, and they're just dead. I'm getting a little bit of a rotation going now. So I've got enough to work with, I think, at the moment. Very damage over time / status effect based at the moment. As soon as that first enemy dies that has contagion, it just fucking... This is... No wonder freaking Sledge used this. Holy crap. If it worked similarly to this in the first game, like, no wonder you used it all the time. This shit is... This is bullshit. This fucking ability feels busted. At least for dealing with mobs anyway. I'm sure with the bosses it'll be a little bit different. Unfortunately, these bone spikes I'm popping up out of the ground obviously don't count as projectiles, so... They don't benefit from going through the fire. Aha!
Perhaps this is what we need.
An obelisk. Obelisk the Tormentor.
Impudent undead.
Impudent fools! Imbecile! I don't know why, but I was thinking for some reason, so I said that. And then for some reason, my brain was like, no, I can't. It's too stupid. Okay. I don't know why I was thinking about it, but I thought of Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. For whatever reason, that movie title popped up in my head, and I thought of Crouching Tiger, Hidden Retard, and it made me laugh. Because I am a child. I don't actually have a brain, and I act about 25 years younger than I am. So, unfortunately, you're stuck with this if you're here right now, and I apologize. I have no excuses. There's really nothing to say on the matter besides I'm sorry. I apologize. Very cool, indeed, indeed,
Voice. He sounds like fun.
indeed. It's not even funny now in like retrospect. That's what's crazy about it. It's like, no, that was just stupid. Did I say that? Fuck. God damn it. Some things I should just keep to myself. Dumb asshole. I'm gonna look in the mirror and just hate myself. It's over with. This is what I have to wake up to. I know dancing in chat. You know what? I agree. You are forgiven. Explosion. What the heck? What do you mean explosion?
Yes? I like to hold on to bits and pieces. Any that catch your eye?
You know, that can have multiple meanings. Like, if I walk up to somebody and they say, I like to hold on to bits and pieces, I'm gonna be like, all right, I'm gonna back away slowly and not lose sight of you.
Another for my collection. Thank you.
I love that. Easy. Easy. Zeno Dino Dancing, you are not forgiven. Taylor was allowed to do it, you aren't. That's how double standards work. Get fucked. Stinky rat. Yep, there you go. Yeah, just gonna throw that out there. Yep. Yep. Just really laying it on. I'll post it in the Discord. Only real fans will see what I'm referencing. Oh, okay. I'll have to take a look. By the way, I actually don't know if this will work in... well, it shouldn't work in YouTube chat, right? Or maybe it will? No. I don't know. I barely started YouTube streaming, so I don't know if it's working, but I will say that there is a Discord. There's also a help command, if you're interested. I've put the help command on one chat. Unfortunately, the other... I have the chat popped out, and it's not allowing me to type. Probably because it's a pop-out of my... Not a pop-out of the actual channel's chat, so I can't show anybody on YouTube yet. But, I'll figure that shit out, okay? Rest assured. Rest assured. B will figure it out. But you can use those commands if you're in the Twitch chat, you can use those commands to access the Discord. You can access my album. Buy my album. Or don't. But buy it. The Ko-Fi link, if you don't feel like contributing through Twitch. I don't care which one. I'm thankful either way. People giving me bits for this is silly and insane and doesn't make sense to my brain. I guess if you enjoy it enough, you are welcome to do so, but I certainly don't require it. Buy the album, it is worth it. I do reckon, if you want to contribute, that's my favorite way that people contribute. Buy the album. Are you on Bandcamp? Yes, that is actually where the album is located. Hang on. Maybe I can, oh, I don't know if it'll work. Give me one second. Let me move over to this window real quick. Okay, I thought so. That's not gonna work. Wait. I'll just use my own command in Twitch chat. Let's see. Discord. Oh, my bad. I clicked the wrong thing. Okay, so if you're interested, here's the Discord link. And If you would like the album link, I'll get that as well. I am on Bandcamp. It is it does have a few high energy tracks, but it is quite a otherwise fairly depressing album. It's mostly orchestral and electronic type stuff. Of course, I think you get a number of free listens, so I recommend. If I had to recommend them, hang on. Which ones would I recommend? I literally haven't even listened to my own album in a while, so I've forgotten what the titles of the songs are. Oh, and I'm not logged into Bandcamp right now. That's unfortunate, so never mind. What? Oh, wait, hang on. I can just click. What am I, stupid? I can click the link. Idiot. Anyway. Let's see. There's really too big of a... I guess Savior Complex is one of my favorites on there. That's the highest, that's one of the highest energy ones. And then It's My Funeral is my favorite orchestral track. It's quite bleak sounding. So if you like that kind of stuff, it is up to you. I appreciate anybody that likes listening to my stuff. My favorite is Savior Complex. I really like that fucking song. Despite me making the album with the intention of it being incredibly depressing, that really sticks out as just a surprisingly powerful and energetic track. There is an undeniable amount of hope that somehow seeps through it. My best efforts to make sure that I only ever worked on this album when I was actually depressed, and I still couldn't keep out the hope. You know what I mean? And I'm not just saying that as like I am a hopeful person. I legitimately would wait until I was particularly sad to work on the album, because I was trying to communicate something specific. But I couldn't quite keep it out of all the songs, so... It is depressing too, but it's hopeful in the end. I feel like Savior Complex is probably the least depressing one. I think it has the most amount of energy and really doesn't seem almost like it belongs in the album, to be honest. Rusted, by comparison, is much more like Akira Yamaoka Silent Hill style, so it kind of fits a little bit better, you know what I mean? But with the new assets, I'll need to make new music, and I'm also on the hook for a drum and bass album for a small indie developer that's working on a free project related to Phase Connect, the VTuber group. And I really have not done as much work on that as I need to be doing. So I do need to work on that as well. I have too many projects that are active, but I can't really see myself dropping any of them. Normally there's a few that stick out as like, yeah, I should just stop working on this so that I can focus on other things. But now it's like, these are all too important. I really can't drop them. I just need to stop being a lazy piece of shit and do them. I start knocking them out one at a time so that I can clear some shit out. It's almost overwhelming, so I need to just focus in on some things. Aha! Another obelisk. We have... I'm pretty sure this is the boss fight, so let me, move my stuff around here, put this over here. I used one during my wedding. It was rusted, I think. Yes, it was rusted. It was the one that, you played at your wedding. Fool! Impudent! Imbecile! I command dominion over all of everything, to be honest. I was gonna pick out a specific thing, but it really is just everything, unfortunately for you. I need minions. Big damage. Oh yeah, that was big. I had a huge spawn wave and hit all my abilities at the same time. Yep. Yep. Dead. GG!
No.
No. Who the hell are you telling no? Guess I'll replace it. It's technically better. I've got some Sabatons. Ooh, I did not mean to fire that. A level 3 skill, chat. Which means the next tier is available. Now, the first thing is Skeletal Arsonist, but I don't have enough. It's a bomb-throwing minion? I like that. I like bomb-throwing minions. And I've got Bone Cage. Okay. I want to use Skeletal Arsonist, but I don't have enough spirit to use this yet. You get more spirit over time, but I just can't use this at the moment. And it's not like I'm never going to find another level 3, ability or whatever. I guess I could stop using the Skeletal Archers and use bombs. Detonate other minions on command. Like, what are we talking about here? Detonate an allied minion whose current life is below a threshold, dealing heavy attack damage to nearby enemies. Can target minions with 77 life or less. How much health do my current minions have? How do I even look at that? In here? Minions have 0. Oh, never mind. Oh, and there's a stat window. Right? I can't remember where that's at. And I'm too stupid to suss it out. So we're just gonna go ahead and get. What's the damage output on this? Skeletal
deal high fire damage but have low life. They can be commanded to detonate other minions that are close to death.
It does sound great though, but I think I'm gonna stick with the skeletal snipers for now. We'll get we'll do chaos. We'll get essence drain. And then I'm gonna bind this to my upper mouse button. There we go. My mom hears the stream while I'm watching stuff in the living room with her every week. She's always like, "Are you listening to your boo?" Yeah. Yeah. You damn right she is. Yeah. We gotta sell stuff, chat. I unfortunately cannot Tetris my way out of this. I'm gonna need to sell some shit. Gonna need to sell some shit. You guys want to do Path of Exile 2 tomorrow, too? I was gonna do Sword of the Sea, but, like... I like the... And this was the case, too, before I kind of went on my long hiatus. I kind of just like the vibe of Path of Exile streams in general.
I've collected these over time. What do you think?
People seem to like these streams. I don't know why. Because not everybody that likes them seems to play the game, I don't think. So it's just like, there must be a specific vibe that these particular streams get that others do not. That's gotta be it, I think. There is a level 3 skeletal warrior minion. And that also has a spirit buff, actually.
I suppose
God
I can't let that one go.
damn it, and I just used that skill charm. Shit. Joshua keeps joking tonight about if I find Bill Belichick attractive and I just grimace at her. What, you don't like the man boobs? Oh, No, mother. No. Hell nah, bruh. Hell nah, bruh. Alright, well now I actually do have the spirit to use that ability, but I already used that gem, so I'm gonna need to get another one, basically. But once I do get another level 3 gem, I'll be able to get some grenade-throwing skeletons. Which is excellent. That's exactly what I want.
Sorry, I will treasure it.
Furious spy, I would ask. Go well.
We have the spikes. And now we gotta go to Grellwood. Oh, whoops. What am I doing? I'm not even drunk yet. What am I doing? Oh shit, I don't have the waypoint for that yet. Damn it. Alright, I'm gonna have to go back to the Red Veil, and then I'll have to go back to the entrance here. And that'll be the fastest way to get back to where I'm trying to go. Maximum mana, nope. These are... Technically, they're not energy. They're not energy shield boots, but they're so much better than what I currently have that it's probably worth not giving a shit about the energy shield that they provide. Alright, let's find the entrance. We'll head back to the Grellwood. Find the waypoint, because I never did that. Oh wait, I can sprint now. Yeah, run faster. That's so much... That's so much nicer. So much nicer. And I'm glad they didn't give it like an arbitrary sprint meter or something too. That'd have been really annoying. Perish. Perish. Good, good, good. Yes, good. You are dead. You are dead. Not big surprise. Good job, minions. Well done. This is chat right here. I am summoning chat to fight for me. Yes. Raise chat from the dead. Oh, and I got that new ability too. My new projectile. Did that actually... Hang on. Oh! I can set my spell on fire. Because it's a projectile. Oh, that's nice. That works really well with Firewall. Accidental synergy. Ah, here we go.
You have them. Stab them into the runewood sights. Goodbye.
What do you mean goodbye? I don't like that you said it right then. Wait.
Good.
There's corrupted enemies over here.
I command. Release this shade to my service.
Summon a minion wave. Yeah, there we go. Almost died of the pain field. Holy shit. Holy shit.
I think not.
Ow. What I got here? Nothing. Pattern robe, I can take that. Identified that. What do we got? Energy shield. I'll take it. We're now decked out in more appropriate Necromancer gear. I got bone shoulders. Bone shoulders, chat. Our heels win. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Victory.
Renly's done a fine job. These are just some odds and ends of mine. Oh, I like this one. Stay safe, if you can.
$20-3, a convincing victory. Dominating.
I've collected these over time. What do you think?
Technically, you collect everything over time, woman. What are you doing? Okay. Oh, right. I got distracted by the abyssal enemies. But the thing we need to do is down here. Grab this stuff. Stab. Oh, shit. Stab.
He's unconscious, but he's breathing. Though, this wound. We should take him back to Clearfell. He may be the only one who knows what truly happened out here.
Back to town again. Which is fine. I do have a couple of things to get rid of, I suppose.
The wound. It should be fatal, but somehow he clings to life. I fear it will not be long until his song ends. He will never heal while the Count's binding still holds sway. Only by a Count's hand can this binding be released.
Bind Count. Got it.
The overgrown sinkholes and gullies that run beneath Ogham can lead you there. The path is dangerous, but go back to the Grelwood. Find the entrance. We shall see if the spirits of this land still have the will to see you through.
Nice, nice, nice. 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 What time is it? 9:40. Alright, fellas. Alright, viewers. Thank you for all of your support today, but I'm going to go ahead and call it good for now. We'll be back tomorrow, of course. Haven't decided yet if we'll do a Sword of the Sea or more Path of Exile. We'll see. The scheduled event is Sword of the Sea, and I do want to play more of that, so we'll definitely get on. We'll definitely get on with some of that, I think. Rather than just playing more Path of Exile. Even though I do want to play more of it. The power scaling feels a lot better. I definitely like it a lot more. Toaster Army, Slime B-Day dinner tomorrow as well for the house. Nice, nice. And I'm actually off too, so hell yeah. Hell yeah. Well. Thank you to Ginger Beachman for popping in on the YouTube side. I'll get Sheep Chat set up so that at the very least on screen you'll be able to see the chats from the various sources. At the moment, I'm only planning on doing just Twitch and YouTube at the moment. I almost said the same thing twice. Twitch and YouTube are the only ones at the moment. Thank you to Sledge Mom for the gifted subscription, and B-Mom. Thank you for the bits. Sledge and B-Mom sitting at the top of the list right now for bit contributions. It will not be wasted. Good night, be sleep well. Thank you, Zeno, for stopping in. Thank you, thank you. Ending the moment I can start watching, shaking my head. Whose fault is that? Surrender all of your otherworldly desires and watch B. Yes, yes, fine. Get your dino dancing out. It is the end of the stream after all. Very well. I mean, you're all already banned forever anyway. I'll do some work on the YouTube side. Start getting that, it went smoothly as far as I can tell. So I'm gonna start cleaning that up. See what else is required for me to activate things like emote usage and stuff like that. And then, well, that'll be it, won't it? At least until the 3D assets are done. It was a good time. Yep. Yep. Had a good time today. Back tomorrow, around the same time, roughly 6 to 7 p.m. Central. I'll see all of you then. Good night.